Three simple words. But it ain't really simple, but three words. Crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension. Crucifixion, resurrection, and ascension. In that order. Now, to be crucified is to be put to death. In this particular scenario, on a cross, being nailed. To resurrect is to raise from the dead. You know, to ascend is to rise to a higher level or a higher position. Now, where am I going with this? Everyone want to ascend. Everyone want to get to the part where you have fast cars, you know you're a boss, you got your own business, you know you could get everything you want in life, fame maybe, whatever. Who knows? A higher level can mean different things to different people depending on what you value. The problem is, in order to ascend, to get to that part, which is the third step, you must be crucified and you must resurrect. You can't skip the two. You can't change the order. It's not possible. That's how God have it to be. You know, that's how it was for Jesus, and so shall it be for us. Now, it's very important to abide by his rule to get his blessings. That's just the way it is. Now, to dive a bit deeper. To be crucified, it could be anything. We're talking from a spiritual perspective. In life, you can be crucified regardless. Your parents gonna say stuff that you probably don't like. They ain't gonna believe in your dreams or see what you see the visions that God given to you. However, it's still your job and your duty to carry out whatever your assignment is from God. That's your duty. He ain't tell you do it if your mommy agree with it, or do it if your girlfriend or boyfriend agree with it. He told you to do it regardless. So you must be obedient. And you can't let no one detour you from that. And even if you detour, you gotta get back. You gotta find your way back to the word, to the truth, and find yourself and get your job done. You know, from crucifixion to resurrection. You can't resurrect if you don't allow yourself to be crucified. It's very important. Some people run from crucifixion, some people run from trials and tribulation, but who you become after being crucified is the character you need to be in order to get to the next level, which is resurrection. You can't skip it, once again. And that order is the only way it's gonna work. So in your time of crucifixion, you must let people talk bad about you, let people talk down on you, let your family doubt you, you know, let people do whatever, let people bash your name, whatever that may be, knowing that God got you. So allow yourself to be crucified. Resurrection. Most people stay crucified. Most people get crucified and just, they be messed up their whole life. They walk around with dead souls, bad energy, and that's not a great thing. You don't want to be that person. When you get crucified, you want to resurrect. You want to come back from death. You know, you want to be alive. You don't want to be just a dead spirit floating around. You want to have energy. You want to have fire. And life is going to take your fire, but you have to allow God to bring that back. He's the only person that could truly bring your fire back. You know, the next step is the step everybody like to skip to, but you must complete the first two steps in order to get to the steps, which is ascension. Everyone want to ascend. What does it mean to ascend? To rise up in ranking and level. That could be getting promoted to a higher, you know, position in your job. That could be in anything. God wants us to ascend. You know, we here to evolve and get better and wiser and smarter, and you know, even get more money, and so we could be able to do more things for our family, friends, and the ones we love, and most importantly, do God's work. But that's not gonna happen if we skip steps. We cannot skip steps. It just won't work. And everyone like to skip steps. Everyone like to skip to the good part. But we need that character development, and we need our whole spirit crushed in order to be refined into who God wants us to be. We cannot appreciate, we won't be able to appreciate the life that God has for us if we stay the way we are. We just can mess up everything. So it's important that we allow God to do his work by allowing him to let us be crucified spiritually, resurrect, come back from the dead, you know, get our fire back going, come back to life. so that we could fulfill his purpose. Let go of the past things so we could then ascend into the life he called for us, so we could live according to his will. And I hope this helps somebody. But let me know what videos y'all want to see next. Whatever y'all request, I'll work on it. Leave a like, subscribe, let me know. Comment, let me know if I could help anyone with anything, with their relationship, whatever it is, just let me know. But thanks for watching the video, appreciate it.